Okay, the prior problem, number 7, I shared my bias with you about, trying to use trial and error and using a zero product rule. And unfortunately for this one over here, if you got 4x squared minus 12x, and then subtract 23 from both sides, there's a problem with this. And I want to point out the problem is I can certainly factor 4 and 23 into nice integers, but there's no combination that's going to result in the 12 there using finger numbers. Now, are there numbers that would work? Of course there are. But right now I'm going to say that fails. And that's why having a bias towards something, like I said before when I do problem number 7, I like chocolate ice cream, but the bottom line is that if there's not chocolate ice cream available, I need another option, if I want ice cream, that is. So what's my other option now? Completing the square. So what I want to do, I want to do it a slightly different than Wells does it. And again, it might annoy you to see it differently, but I'm going to write this down for you. I'm going to factor a 4 out, and you're going to get x squared. Let's see, minus 3x. And then I get 23 over here. All right? Now, someone says, why do you like the coefficient on the x squared term to be 1? It makes it really simple to complete the square for me. For example, all I got to do is look at this, take half of it and square it. So if you took half of that number, you would get minus 3 over 2. And if you squared that number, you would get 9 quarters. Immediately, I know I have to add 9 quarters. Now, someone says, oh, you're adding 9 quarters to this side? Add it to the other side. I'm not adding 9 quarters. Why is that? Think about it. It's 4 times 9 quarters. I'm really adding the number 9 to both sides because 4 times 9 quarters is 9. So let's write this down. This is going to be 4. This is now a perfect square. It's x minus 3 over 2, quantity squared, equals, well, 23 plus 9 is going to be 32. I'm going to divide both sides by 4. And you get 32 over 4, which is, what's that going to be? That's going to be 32 divided by 4 is 8. Wow, that worked out really nicely. What do you get over here? X minus 3 over 2 equals plus or minus the square root of 8. And let's write this down now. X equals, let's see, 3 over 2 plus or minus 2 root 2. And I like to write that in a little simpler way, by the way. Common denominator, 2. And what would you get there? 3 plus or minus 4 root 2. Okay, I'm going to commit to that answer. Look what's written in my key. And I'm going to look at that. And I'm getting that answer. 3 plus or minus 4 root 2. By the way, work I'm putting down over here, I'm using Wells's technique of completing the square. He seems to like that. By the way, other teachers like that as well. It's up to what you like, all right? We've gone through enough examples. We're hopefully able to follow that, all right? Thank you.